Charlie, thanks a million for letting us come to the yard this morning. You've got, look like you've got a great team for Royal Ascot. We'll start with the big gun, probably the best horse in the yard, Battaash. Just tell us what sort of shape he's in after his Temple Stakes win at Haydock last time.
Yeah, I think we're really pleased the way he's come out of Haydock, and he seems very happy with himself. Probably just give him one more swing canter before Tuesday.
And last year he just got collared by Blue Point, but perhaps we'll ride him a bit differently this year.
Yeah, we'll try to. I think a straight track at Ascot's a hard place to make all, so we'll just try and ride a little bit of a race on him, and go from there. But should be a fascinating race.
And just remind us how he coped with the prelims at Ascot. It's obviously a busy place, lots of things going on, but he's getting better and behaving better all the time, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's certainly a lot more grown up. We saddled him in the stables last year. We'll do the same again this year. And just bring him over. He should be nice and quiet.
And he's not going to be perhaps not your only runner in the King's Stand, because what's the latest on EQUILATERAL? Could he line up there as well?
He could well do now. Yeah, I had a good chat with Teddy Grimthorpe yesterday, and he's happy to run if the ground's good. So we'll probably make the decision on Declaration Day, just to see where we are with where the ground is.
And he's a horse you've always had a lot of time for, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Really unfortunate not to have won his last start. He's a horse got blistering pace, and I'm sure he'll run a big race wherever he goes.
But that effort behind Mabs Cross in the Palace, that's arguably the best run he's ever done, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Mabs Cross is a very good sprinter. She was champion last year, so just to be beaten a short head by her was a great run. And
tell us about the jockey. You're going to have you perhaps got someone coming over to ride him?
Yeah, James McDonald's coming over for Royal Ascot, so he's going to be riding plenty of horses for Juddmonte. So he rode him last year in the Commonwealth Cup, so he knows the horse, and looking forward to him riding him.
Needless to say, he's a top jockey as well, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's superb. I think he broke the records this year in Sydney, riding 100 winners, so he's one of the best in the world.
Phoenix of Spain is going to run in the St James's Palace Stakes. He's favourite. He wasn't favourite at the Curragh. Did his performance surprise you at all?
It did, slightly, because he had a bit of a stop-start preparation to that race. So, we were just hoping for a place really. But he's obviously he just galloped him into the ground. He's got a relentless stride, and he just powered through. And
given the sort of issues he had a little setback in the spring, will he come on for that run in Ireland?
Should do. I would have thought so. We've been pleased with him since then, and I think he has improved. But we'll just give him one more piece of work on Friday, and go from there. But hopefully he should improve.
And another sort of really promising 3-year-old is Khaadem, who goes for the Commonwealth Cup. He's done nothing wrong at all. 3 wins from 4 starts.
That's right. And the first start he was very keen, and was beaten by Calix that day. So the form's very good. He's grown up an awful lot though for his racing. He's a nice relaxed horse now, and I'm delighted the way he looks, the way he's training. So I'm looking forward to Friday.
And you won it with Muhara, the first run in 4 years ago. He was an outstanding sprinter. Any similarities?
I don't know. Not really. But
let's hope for the same result though.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've got Vanbrugh in the Wokingham. What's the latest on him? Could he line up there?
He could well do, yeah. There was always a plan to run him in the Wokingham, but I did just enter him in the Cathedral Stakes at Salisbury on Sunday, which looks like a good opportunity for him now, with the way the entries look. So I think it's a decision we're going to have to make at the end of the week.
And another handicapper, Afak ran a huge race last year. He's been gelded. What's the latest on him?
Yeah, he's a horse just taking his time to come really to himself this spring. So ideally, I was wanting to run it, give him a prep race before the Hunt Cup, but we haven't been able to do that. But just the last 10 days, I've been really pleased with the way he's starting to look. But he's a sort of horse that does run well, fresh.
And you've always thought he's got a decent handicap in him, haven't you?
Yeah, he was second in the race last year, so he's got the form, and he seems to like the track.
And 2 juveniles, just FLIPPA the Stripper. Just tell me about the name first.
Well, I think the owner wanted to name it Pippa, but I wouldn't allow that, so he had to change it.
And what's she going to run in?
She's going to have entries in the Albany the Norfolk, and we'll just have to have a look at those races and then make a decision.
But she's a promising filly that's pleasing you as she progresses.
Yeah, she's a real professional. You know, she's starting to really enjoy her racing. She's nice and relaxed at home, which is great.
And just finally, BHUTURI, he's a nice, promising horse as well, a juvenile.
He is, yeah. He's a really nice horse. Never put a foot wrong. It's just whether we run him over 6 or 7.
It was a solid effort at Goodwood first time.
Really good, yeah. He's just a bit slow away, and he made a lot of ground up. I know, Richard Hannon likes the winner, so hopefully he's got a nice future.
Perfect, Charlie. Well, thanks a million for your help. Before we go, best chance, who should Racing Post TV viewers be backing of yours next week?
Look, I think Battaash is probably the best I've had him.
That says it all, really. Thanks a million, mate.